Hiya.
Hiya.
Hey.
Do you want a coffee?
No, Tar, I've had two already. I'm buzzing. Look, what's so important you couldn't talk to me about it over the phone?
I got a call from the transplant centre earlier.
Right. Is everything all right?
Yeah, no, it's good news. So they've had a cancellation, and they want me to go in for some assessments.
They want to talk to us and you, obviously, to make sure that he's getting the support that he needs emotionally.
So Adam, Steve and Tracy are going to do it over a video call, but I was hoping that you two would be there with me, you know, just to hold my hand.
Yes, of course. I'll cancel my appointments. I'll tell you what.
No, you don't have to do that, love. This morning, that's just a formality. It's the
Your assessments?
the assessments that I'm worried about. You know, especially if it goes wrong, they decide not to put me on the list.
Peter, you're not drinking anymore, all right? You've done everything that they've asked you to do, so it should be fine.
Well, yeah. Hope you're right, love. I really do.
Hey, we just thought we'd pop round and just see if you've heard anything.
From Nick? No.
Well, no news is good news.
My son has disappeared, and I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye, so if that's supposed to make me feel better, Sorry.
No need to apologise.
Mum, have you thought about what we're going to tell people?
Tell people?
Yeah, well, Nick, Leanne and Simon have gone. I know the factory lot, they're going to start asking questions before too long.
I don't want the whole street to know about this.
Mum, people are going to wonder why they've not seen them for a while, why the phones are dead.
What's your family saying?
You don't know what's happened yet.
Not even Peter?
I was going to go and tell him and the others in a while.
Gosh, well, I'd rather you than me, especially after everything he's been going through. You've got that meeting later.
Look, I'll speak to Carla, see what she thinks. In terms of what we say to everyone else, I think we should downplay it. But admit Si got involved with a bad crowd and they had to go away for a while.
Mum, what do you think?
I think he should have stayed.
Simon?
No, Nick.
He couldn't leave Leanne.
Well, he should have. And I don't care what it sounds like, because I just curse the day that he got together with her. Not only has she taken my son away from me, but I might not be able to see my grandson again after this.
Would you like to order anything else?
No, thank you. I'll wait till Kathy gets here. It's her birthday today, as I'm sure you know. The big 6-0.
Yes, I remember. It must be a strange time for her, all things considered.
Which is why I bought these. Hopefully, they might put a smile on her face. What do you think?
Well, it seemed very nice. I'm probably not the best person to offer an opinion.
Maybe I should have bought her a model steam train.
Ah, happy birthday.
Thanks, Roy. But I told you, didn't want to fuss.
Roy already knew. And it's not like he's going to start doing cartwheels in his underpants, shouting about it in the street, is it?
It's an unlikely scenario. Can I get you a drink?
Yeah, tea, please.
Did you get everything you needed at the post office?
No, I didn't. So that was a waste of flipping time.
Hopefully, these will cheer you up.
They're really nice, thank you.
Are you sure you like them?
Look, they're lovely, honest. I'm sorry, I just think I've forgotten how to smile recently.
Which is why we should do something special today. Go out. Stuff what everyone else thinks.
But I care what everyone else thinks, Brian. That's the problem.
A dance?
Yeah, it's tradition.
Oh, you changed the tune. I didn't have you down for all that wedding malarkey.
Yeah, well, I'm not, but you've got to have a first dance.
Yeah, well, I'm not really much of a dancer.
Well, I'm not asking you to moonwalk, just, let your hair down a bit. And you and Sal must have danced at your wedding.
OK, I'll do it.
My hero. Right, all we need to do now is choose a song.
Well, why can't you choose one?
All right, there's one by Elbow and it's a belter. It's called Grounds for Divorce. How about that one?
All right, we'll sit down tonight and make a list, OK?
And there he goes, folding like a cheap suit. Putty in my hands.
Oh, you took your time. What have you been doing? Waiting for the beans to grow?
Elena was unloading boxes outside the factory.
So what, you stopped to give her a hand?
Huh? Just waited round the corner until she'd finished.
Why?
Because it's hard to see right now. Coffee's probably cold.
Lee's a little ray of sunshine.
Yeah, he does seem to be taking it pretty hard.
Well, he needs to grow a pair. Because I can't imagine Fizz and the kids are having a great time of it right now either.
Hey, Kathy! Happy birthday.
Thanks, Yasmin.
I got a present for you at home. I got to get to work, but I'll drop it off later.
It's very kind of you.
I must dash. Bye for now.
Oi! Oi!
I was going to get you a present and all, but then I thought to myself, what do you get a troll for its birthday? And all I could think of was a bridge, so I didn't bother.
Why can't you just leave us alone? Your Steve's managed to put whatever happened behind him.
Yeah, well, that's because he's soft in the head.
I've said I'm sorry.
You're going to be a lot sorrier before this is over. Believe me.
Still spreading the love, I see.
Oh, she deserves everything she gets.
Oh, Tracy. She made one mistake. Stop torturing her.
Shut up, Carla. Why don't you mind your own business?
Fine, have it your way.
You're gonna turn in one of them curtain twitches if you're not careful.
Yeah, no, I was a bit bored seeing who's about.
What time are you going to the hospital?
Not till later.
Oh, well, if you're that bored, you can give me a hand. I was gonna have a go at trying to fix them shelves in James's room.
Yeah, buckling under the weight of all those trophies. Well, you know what? Why don't you just take the day off? Go for a sneaky pint or two. I won't tell.
I'm not in the mood for the pub.
Well, go for a walk then. Maybe down the canal.
Why would I want to do that?
Exercise? You might have heard of it. Dad, I'm not being funny, but you could do with losing a couple of pounds.
You saying I'm fat?
No, I'm just saying a bit of fresh air, you know, to get the blood pumping. Can't hurt, can it?
Suppose not. Do you want to come with me?
No, I can't. I've got to head to the factory soon, sorry.
Right. Bye then.
See ya.
What time is the appointment?
Oh, it's not for another couple of hours yet, but I've got to nip to the factory, you know, help Sarah with some stuff, so that should kill some time, shouldn't it?
You seem nervous.
Well, I am, Roy. You know, from what Peter says, if these assessments don't go well, then he won't get on the transplant list. That's his last chance of getting better.
Well, we just have to hope for the best. And while I don't necessarily agree with the concept of luck such as it is, you and he are definitely juicy.
Say that again.
Yeah, no worries, Daniel. I'll be there, OK? Hey. Roy, can I have, same as usual, strong black coffee at Gold, please?
Certainly.
I've been trying to call you all morning.
OK, well, I've been in a meeting on my phone.
I rang Sarah at work. She said you weren't there.
It wasn't a business meeting. What's up?
Look, I need to speak to you. It's important.
OK.
Sarah's told me Leanne, Nick and Simon haven't gone on holiday.
What? Well, where have they gone, then?
No one knows.
What are you talking about, Adam?
They haven't told anyone because they've gone into hiding.
If this is your idea of a joke...
It's no joke.
Come on, hurry up. Now what? What are you doing here? All right, my dad's just left.
I know. I saw him go. I wanted to find out if you got the results back yet.
No, I'm still waiting on him. All right, this is killing me. All this not knowing if he's my dad or you are.
Even if I was, it's not like it's the end of the world now, is it?
Are you for real? All right, I think you can just go, okay? Just go. I'll give you a call if I hear anything.
Sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Don't you think it's a bit too late for that?
Oh, no. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Oh, no, you're fine. Don't see you here very often. Are you looking for a job?
No, not exactly. I need to run something by the family, and I've told Adam and Tracy, but I can't get hold of Carla. Is she...
I have not got a clue where she is. She was supposed to be coming in to help me with the supplier, but she's not here, and I've got a meeting with a client in a bit, so she's dropped me in it. Oh, sorry, I just need to get this. Hello, Underwell, Sarah speaking. Oh, no, you're fine. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, just give me a shout then when you want to reschedule. Okay, speak to you soon.
Voicemail again?
Oh, back of the net. That was the client I was talking about, Lucas. He's just cancelled, so gives me a bit of breathing space. Anyway, if Carla ever shows her face, I'll let her know that you're looking for her.
Yeah, thanks.
So, how long do they have to stay there?
No idea.
And apart from the police, no one can know where they are or can even contact them?
No.
But I need to talk to Sarah.
Why?
Because I need to know that Simon is safe.
She doesn't know any more than what I've just told you. Listen, Daniel wants us over at the house in a bit to talk about Peter's meeting at the centre. I think that might be the best time to tell him about what's going on.
You can't tell him.
He needs to know, Carla.
Needs to know what? That his son's in hiding and frightened for his life? Listen, this meeting is to decide if he gets on the transplant list or not. All right, we tell him about Si, he's likely to go to pieces. Probably go and try and find him, not even show up for the meeting. If he doesn't get on that transplant list, Adam, he's gonna die.
All right, I'll wait until after the meeting. But I'm not keeping it secret from him any longer than that, all right? So you tell him or I will.
Finally! I popped round earlier, but you were flipping shut.
There was a note on the door apologising for the inconvenience.
Well, I didn't see it. So where were you then? Trapped under something heavy?
You must know. I took Kathy out for breakfast. It's her birthday today.
Oh, you know how to push the boat out. So how was it then?
Underwhelming. Not the food. Roy's a perfectly good cook when he puts his mind to it. Where's Kathy? I've never seen her this low before. And Tracy's not helping. Kathy rang me earlier to tell me that she'd been hurling abuse at her in the street. I mean, she's like a puff adder in slingbacks, that one.
Well, can you not think of anything to make things better?
Possibly an industrial accident of some kind or a pint of cyanide.
I meant for Kathy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying to get her to come out for lunch at Speed Dial later, but she don't want to know.
Well, maybe if me and a couple of her other mates came along, she might change her mind.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I do have them from time to time. And you can shut up shop again for an hour or so. It's not like you're exactly busy.
True. OK, so that's you, me and Kathy.
Maybe Yasmin and Roy?
Well, I'll pop round and ask them. I mean, that should be a pretty good turnout, shouldn't it?
Yeah? Yeah, and it's nice of you to pay and all. See you then.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing knocking on the door anyway? You live here.
I forgot my keys.
What, are you 12?
Oh, someone's in a good mood. Thought you'd be at the hospital.
I'm waiting for the post to come.
Why?
I'm waiting on the results of a DNA test.
You actually went ahead with that?
Yes.
Does Dad or Mum know?
No. Just you and Uncle Ronnie, obviously.
Right, and you sure this is a good idea?
Yes, because I want to know where my dad is.
What are you talking about? Like, Dad is our dad. He's the one who brought us up and took care of us. It doesn't matter what some stupid test says.
Yeah, I'm not doing this to hurt him, all right? I'm doing this because I need to know the truth.
Where is she? I've left half a dozen messages.
Carla? Dunno. I saw her earlier. Can you believe she had a go at me? Said I'm giving Kathy a hard time.
Maybe she's got a point.
I can't believe she tried to take the moral high ground. Especially after what she did with Adam behind Peter's back.
This is exactly why we needed to have this meeting. We need to pull together as a family. This panel, or whatever it is, they need to see us supporting Peter, because if they don't, if they think that he's going to start hitting the bottle again, then they won't put him on the transplant list. So, There are certain things that we can't talk about. Like what happened between Carla and Adam.
And what happened between you and Carla? Do you know, it's a good job that Dad's not around. You'd be making a pass at him next.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll be good.
Where have you been? Why haven't you responded to any of my messages?
All right, I'm fine. I've just been at the factory. I've had stuff to do.
You been drinking?
No, why?
I don't know, you just seem a bit...
What? No, I haven't been drinking. Shut up, Tracy. Should we just get on with this?
How are you getting on with this?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm gonna be a while yet. My head's all over the place. Can't concentrate. Everything I see just reminds me of her.
Who are you talking about? Alina?
Well, yeah.
Well, she does live round here, and she practically works next door.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's everything. I mean, look. It's her favourite colour. Then I go to the shop before, bloke's buying a packet of crisp. Her favourite flavour.
It's coincidence.
Is it? Look, I know it sounds stupid, right? But it's just doing me head in.
Look, Si, I know it's tough for you, but you've got to try and get over it, you know, cheer up a bit.
Oh, yeah, and how am I supposed to do that?
By letting Kevia take you out for a drink. That's what you were about to suggest, weren't it?
Yes. So, what do you reckon? You finish up here and we'll go for a cheeky beer?
Not in the mood.
My treat.
You feeling all right?
You want a beer or not?
Yeah, OK, cheers.
Well, thanks for that. Now I've got to listen to him banging on about Alina for hours.
I know, but is you mate?
Since when did you grow conscience?
Bought one on eBay the other week. Deal with it.
So are we clear about what we need to do in this meeting?
Yeah, lie.
It's not lying, it's just omitting certain truths.
Whatever.
And I'll make sure Adam knows when I speak to him. Are you sure you're up to this?
The meeting?
No, Peter. Helping him through his recovery, because it's not going to be easy, and if you're not committed to him...
Hey, who do you think you're talking to? You're not his dad, all right? Even though you're starting to dress like him. Yes, I'm committed. And I know it's not going to be easy, because none of this has been. All right?
Where are you going now?
For a walk. But don't worry. I'll see you later.
For a walk. Yeah, right. Sneaking off for another cheeky vino, more like.
Guessing it hasn't arrived then.
Came 20 minutes ago.
Right, so why haven't you opened it? You said you wanted to know the truth.
I know what. I know, but I also know if this says that Uncle Ronnie's my dad, that's gonna mess up everything and everyone.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you went ahead with it all and stuck a swab in his gob.
Oh, thanks for that pearl of wisdom, Master of the Bleeding Obvious.
So what are you gonna do?
Not sure.
And then do you want me to rip it up, burn it, or something?
No.
Then do you want me to open it?
Sorry, it was just the three of us in the end.
That's fine.
Roy and Yasmin would have come if they could have.
Oh, it's Dev.
Probably ringing to wish you happy birthday.
Yeah, hello, Dev. Yeah, I can talk. What? No, of course not. No, I understand. Yeah, bye. Bye.
Is everything all right?
Well, Mandy at the kebab shop's just had a load of abuse from a couple of customers who thought she was me.
She okay?
Yeah, luckily, but he thinks it's best, you know, if I don't go in for a bit till things quieten down.
Well, it's only temporary. You'll be back before you know it.
Yeah.
Looks like we've had a delivery. It's for you.
Oh, who's it from?
Oh, it doesn't say.
What is it?
It's a funeral wreath.
That must have cost a bit. Well, I'm just saying.
On his way. Thank you. Right, I've booked a cab, so I should get going. Where's Steve?
He's on his way, don't worry.
What are you doing?
Oh, I've seen this really nice top online, so I'm going to buy it.
You're supposed to be getting ready for this Zoom meeting.
Daniel, We've got ages. Look, I get you worried about the meeting and you want it to go well, but I just think you need to chill out a little bit.
It's not just the meeting that I'm worried about. It's Carla.
What about her?
I don't know. She's acting weird, evasive, all day. Then when I went to the factory to speak to her, she wasn't there, even though Sarah said that she should have been.
So?
So, when she came here, she said that she'd been working. And you thought she'd been drinking.
Well, Carla's always been flaky. I don't know what you're worried about.
Sarah said that her and Lucas had a meeting this morning, but he cancelled it at the last minute.
Do you think she's carrying on with him behind Peter's back?
I don't know. But something's up.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound like her knickers, that's for sure.
Listen, don't say anything about what I've just said to you, OK? Not until after the meeting. Please.
OK, fine. But if she is cheating on him again, then I'm gonna flaming kill her.
You all right? You OK?
Yeah, good.
Listen, Peter, this is what I need
I've been
to
looking at this website one of the nurses told me about. It's all about positive thinking.
OK.
And it's really good. There's this thing, right? It's called mindfulness.
Oh, mindfulness, Peter. I told you about mindfulness ages ago. I showed you an app, remember?
Did you? I don't know. I don't remember.
No, that's because you don't listen to a word I say. But when a nurse says it, I bet she was pretty and all, wasn't she?
I didn't notice, love.
No, of course you didn't notice, no.
Anyway, it's really good. So, I'm going to get on this transplant list. We're going to get married. Me and you and Si are going to be a proper family.
Yeah, we are.
Sorry, I cut you off earlier. What were you going to say?
Nothing. No, it's just... Me and Daniel had words, that's all.
Oh, well, what about?
Oh, nothing important. I thought I'd tell you, because, you know...
Just ignore him. He'd just be worried about me, that's all. Hey, this is all going to work out, trust me. Positive thinking. Yes?
Yes, positive thinking.
Calling the police.
No, Brian, I don't want to fuss.
Well, this is getting more serious by the day. A brick through the window, now a wreath.
Bernie's right. It's a threat.
A death threat.
And the police should know about it.
But then I'd have to tell them what I did. Oh, I can't do that. I might get arrested for something. A hate crime.
Who'd do something like this?
Vermin. Some people get off on being spiteful, upsetting others.
Hang on. I know exactly who this is. Tracy MacDonald.
Well, not even she'd stoop this low, would she?
Oh, she's done worse.
And she does own a flower shop.
Yeah, and I told you what she said to me this morning. What do you get a troll for its birthday?
Come on, what does it say?
I don't think you want to know.
It's Uncle Ronnie, isn't it? He's my dad, I knew it.
No, mate. It's not Uncle Ronnie.
Thank God for that.
Says here, Ken Barlow.
No, shut up, all right? Stop messing me about. You know this is important.
Relax. It's negative.
So my dad is my dad?
Of course he is. And you didn't need this piece of paper to tell you that.
Yes, I did. After what happened with Tiana, I needed to be certain.
I understand. But how must Mum and Dad feel? Like, none of this is their fault.
No, Mum should have told me. A long time ago, this could have all been sorted out.
It is now. And hopefully this can put things right between Mum and Dad, too.
I knew he shouldn't have got back with her. She's toxic, that woman.
He loves her.
Yeah, well, more fool him. She's the reason he's back on the booze.
But will you calm down? I don't want you to ruin anything. You know how important these transplant assessments are for Peter.
Well, I'm sorry, Steve, I'm not prepared to just sit there like some sort of muppet while she plays the doting girlfriend.
Well, we don't even know if she's cheated on him.
Oh, come off it. She slept with his nephew. She's probably knocking off half the street. Once a slapper, always a slapper.
Well, we don't know whether she's done it again, though, do we?
Well, she lied to Daniel. Even I could tell she was hiding something. I know her too well.
Look, all I'm saying is, can you just put a lid on it for a few hours? Just got to get Peter through this assessment thing.
All right, fine. But when I next see her, I'm going to swing for her. Nobody messes with my family anymore.
Well, thank you.
Oh, what now?
I'll get it.
No, Steve, just scrub them baking trays, will you? It's your mess that's caked all over them anyway. Ugh. What do you want, troll? Somebody been trip-trapping over your bridge again?
Did you send this?
No.
Liar.
Don't you dare come round here shouting the odds, calling me a liar after what you did.
You pretty much said you were going to do it. What, do you get to troll for its birthday?
Well, you got what you deserved, but I didn't send it.
What's going on?
This daft bint thinks I sent her a funeral wreath on her birthday.
Happy birthday, Kathy.
Thanks, Steve.
It's a tatty piece of work, that. I wouldn't send it out. And I wouldn't waste my time on somebody like you either.
All right, Trace, pack it in.
Do you not think I've suffered enough?
No, I don't. Not by a long chalk. He lost his son.
What do you think you're playing at? Kicking off today of all days.
It wasn't me kicking off, Steve. She was the one knocking on our door.
Well, pull yourself together for Peter's sake.
Have you seen who counties after signing?
No.
That big lump from Alty.
All right.
Oh, come on, mate. You would have been all over this a few weeks back.
Yeah, well, a lot's happened since then. I've got bigger things to worry about.
What, bigger things than football? You wash your mouth out. Bill Shankly will be churning in his grave. That's better, so we're going to stay up or what?
No, not if we're going to sign this big lump you're on about. Is it the one with the mullet?
Yeah. Good, Evelyn's quicker than him. Doomed we are, doomed, I tell you.
Here you are, two skivers. All right for some, isn't it?
Look, we're just having a bit of lunch.
Well, that's more than Fizz can hope for. Just been round at yours now. She stood there doing all the ironing and washing and sorting the dinners out, all while you're in here getting lashed.
Keep your head on, it's just shandy as that. And we've got the afternoon off.
And I've offered to help, but she doesn't want me there.
Well, I can't really blame her, can you, Ty, after what you've done?
Oh, give it a rest, Maria. He feels bad enough as it is.
He don't look like he does to me, Kev. You're a disgrace.
Look, wind your neck in. We've all made mistakes, you included.
I've never left my kid.
No, but you didn't mind knocking off Aidan Collin, did you? When he was engaged to your mate.
That was different.
Yeah, of course it was, because you were going at it like dirty little rabbits behind Evie's back. Ruined the wedding. This lad's a saint compared to you.
Kev, just leave it.
No, I've not finished yet. I remember he's cheating on Tired Owen a good few times when you was together as well. So I suggest you keep your hypocritical comments to yourself.
Hey, we really appreciate this effort, you know, all coming on here. And Peter really appreciates, you know, all of our support.
What you say, Trace? What was that?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I've just got something in my throat.
Well, the whole point of today is that we want to try and get you better if we can.
Yeah, we all do.
Most of us.
Can't hear it. Tracy, you're breaking up, love, think.
I think Tracy was just backing up what Daniel said.
She's a lying, cheating...
Right, you're muted.
Steve, she is the reason Peter's having this transplant in the first place.
We can't hear you, Trace. We can't hear you.
I think she might be on mute.
Yeah. Tracy, you've muted yourself. You need to take yourself off mute.
These same things are funny, aren't they?
She was muted, sorry.
Well, as you all know, in order to proceed to the next stage and get Peter on the transplant list, we need to make sure that everything's in place.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm clean and I'm feeling pretty good.
And I'm keeping an eye on him.
Who's keeping an eye on you?
Sorry. Tracy, have you got a problem?
But you got to stop this.
Steve, I am not going to keep quiet about what she's doing to my brother.
Well, now's not the time to do it.
What's up with her today?
Nothing. You know what Tracy's like.
Sorry about this. I suppose the important thing to know is that Peter is not drinking, you know, and for the most part, he's got a very strong family unit supporting him.
And have you discussed who'll be Peter's primary carer if he has the transplant?
Yes, I'll be his carer.
You only care about yourself.
Tracy, well, you're butting it. You're not helping you.
Oh, and were you helping when you were sleeping?
Perhaps we should all just take a little break. Let everyone have a little chat. Sort out your differences.
So is there something going on here that I should know about?
You okay, Dad?
Yeah, just grabbing a bit of lunch. Do you want something?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
We can go out if you like. But tell you what, why don't I treat you to a speed dial?
Yeah, I just need to have a word with you.
Yeah, all right. Something wrong?
Yeah, well, no, it's just that I did a DNA test. Yeah, on me and Uncle Ronnie, I needed to be sure.
What did it say?
Well, it's good news. He's not my dad. You are.
I thought you said you weren't going to do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It was eating away at me.
Well, I just wish you hadn't lied. Going behind my back like that. What was it? Were you hoping that Ronnie would turn out to be your dad, or what? Is that it? I'm just not good enough for it.
Of course not. You know it's not like that.
Yeah, well, that's how it feels. You two sneaking off behind my back, cooking up your little schemes.
Okay, Dad, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Me too.
So is somebody going to explain to me what happened just then?
I don't know. It's just Tracy being Tracy, isn't it? I mean, she's got a bee in a bonnet about something.
About you, actually.
Me? What have I done?
We think that you're having an affair.
What? I'm not having an affair. Why would you think that?
You can hardly blame us for being suspicious after everything you've done
Daniel,
recently.
stop. That's all been sorted out, OK? I trust her. Just leave it.
Well, I went to the factory to speak to you this morning and you weren't there.
So? That doesn't mean I'm having it away with someone.
No, but that Lucas, he never showed up for his meeting with Sarah. Were you with him?
No. You do believe me, don't you? I am not having an affair with Lucas or anybody else for that matter.
Yes, I do believe you, but I also know you well enough to know that there's something else going on. So if it's not that, what is it?
Right. I'll ring Sarah. Get Lucas's number, find out what's really going on.
No, just wait, will you? I haven't been lying. The reason I've been sneaking around is because I've been sorting out our wedding.
You're getting married?
Well, we didn't want you to find out like this, but... Yeah, we're getting married, yeah.
Are you sure that's a good idea in your condition?
That's why we're doing it in secret. You know, just us, two random witnesses, just to take the stress out of it.
Right. Well, then, I suppose congratulations are in order?
Oh.
Does Simon know?
No, not yet. I can't get hold of him. He'll be made up, though, I know that.
Peter, there's something I need to tell you. I didn't want to have to tell you today, but there's something you need to know about Si.
Okay.
He's not on holiday. Darling, he's had to go into hiding.
Do you think I should go and check on Kathy?
No. Let her sleep. It's the best thing for her.
Oh, she was so upset, Bernie.
Well, 5 minutes with that cow Trace is enough to push anyone over the edge.
How'd you get on?
Oh, it's no good. I can't sleep.
You're not giving it long enough, you know the rule, 10 minutes.
I just keep going over and over everything in my mind.
Well, it's only natural. It's very stressful what you're going through.
Yeah, but I've brought all of this onto myself, haven't I?
Well, don't talk like that. Well, you might have done something wrong, but aren't we all? You don't deserve all this.
Oh, I'd give anything to take it all back. I just don't know what I was thinking.
It was a mistake. I mean, there but for the grace of God.
Look, try and put it out of your mind. These nutcases, they'll get bored of you eventually and move on to some other poor soul.
I don't want them to. I want this to stop, yeah, but I don't want anybody else to have to go through the same thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, I know. My mind's all over the place. I just can't deal with all this aggro. I've got to get out.
Well, you sure that's wise? No, they might be out there. And they clearly know where you work.
Bernie's right. You should stay here. I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
No. I want to be on my own. I'll be fine.
How long have you known all this?
Not long. Look, I didn't want to tell you. You've been too fragile. I didn't want to worry you.
Well, what kind of dad does that make me? You know, that you're too scared to tell me that my son's in trouble or he's gone into hiding in case I drink myself to death.
It wasn't like
Yes, it was like that. You know it was like that. I've let him down again.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You've been ill.
Still are.
No, I can't keep using that as an excuse anymore.
Well, it's not an excuse, Peter. It's a reason.
Right, OK. I need to get out of here.
No, you can't do anything.
Yeah, you've not had your tests yet.
He's right. That guy's going to be back here in a minute trying to sort everything out. You can't just walk out.
I can't stay here, Carla, if my son is in trouble.
The best thing that you can do is stay here and get your health sorted.
No, how can I think about that when there might be people after my son? There must be... Is there a number I can call him on or something?
There's not. OK, I've tried Leanne and Nick too. It's just... We've just got to wait.
I know it's hard, but you just need to push Simon out of your head for the next few days.
Daniel's right. Peter, this is your last chance. You've just got to get on with it. You're going to be no good to Simon, are you? If you're dead from liver failure.
Since when did you write poems?
I don't know, I just wanted to. She likes them.
Gets himself a fancy new girlfriend, then suddenly goes all Oscar Wilde.
Shut up, she's not even my girlfriend.
I think it's dead nice, really. No one ever wrote me a poem.
I'm stuck, though. I can't think of anything that rhymes with Nina.
Alina.
Just don't go there.
Ford Cortina.
Ford Cortina. He writes poems about Ford Cortinas.
Well, John Cooper Clarke did.
Who?
The youth of today, no culture. Go and look him up.
What about Ribena? She likes that.
That's romantic.
What's better than Ford Cortina? Nina, drinking, Ribena, yeah? In a Ford Cortina.
Oh, has Misery Guts cheered up yet?
There's nothing to be cheerful about, is there?
We had a run-in with Maria.
What did she want?
She was just sticking up for Fizz. Nothing that I didn't deserve.
Oh, come on, mate. People have done much worse.
No, she was right. I should be worrying about Fizz and the kids, and all I can think about is Alina. I am a disgrace.
What do you want?
Just came to see how you are. You're still my brother.
So I take it you haven't heard the news?
What news?
Michael got the DNA test results.
Right.
You are not his dad.
That's great. So we can move on now. Put this behind us.
No, we can't. I can never move on from this. You and me are done, right? So get back to your lonely little world and leave me in peace with the son and the grandchild that you tried to steal.
Okay? Okay. I'll go. But for the record, I love you, and I'm sorry.
you feeling?
Yeah, a bit better, I think. I've cleared my head.
Oh, that's good.
Listen, I'm sorry for snapping at you earlier.
It's fine. I know you're stressed. I tried to ring you, actually. I was going to make us something nice for your birthday tea.
I switched my phone off.
I thought I could pick us up a couple of steaks from that butcher's on Tile Street. Homemade wedges with skins on.
Sounds lovely. Thanks for looking after me.
Oh, just call me Nurse Brian. Actually, I think I make quite a good nurse. Got an excellent bedside manner.
Oh, what's this?
What is it?
Oh, it's an email from someone.
Who?
Enjoy the flowers, troll. Hope you rot in hell.
Who sent that?
There's more emails and some text as well.
Right, we'll stop reading and we can block them and we'll get you a new email.
But what's the point? They'll find that as well.
How'd it go?
Hey, well, you on the list?
I don't know yet. So did you manage to find anything else out about Si?
Well, I managed to speak to Sarah when you were having your test done, and apparently Nick and Leanne have instructed their estate agent to take the stuff out of the flat.
So where are they going to move to?
Well, no one knows.
So does that mean they might not be coming back?
No, of course they're coming back. Nick owns half the factory, Simon's got college. Their lives are here.
Yeah, you know, once it's safe, of course they'll come back. You know, there are other flats, aren't there?
Well, I hope it's sooner rather than later. Because if I don't get on this transplant list, I might never see him again.
Our brand new psychological thriller, Too Close, starring Emily Watson and Denise Gough, continues next tonight here on ITV, as Emma becomes increasingly sympathetic to Connie. But is she being manipulated?